All right. So I am Bree. I'm the director of the Annex building. Let's see. Okay. So I'm the new director of this brand new Annex building. So we have the baby room, the Cypress room, which is ones and twos. The twos are transitioning to Piccadilly room, which we're going to open September 6th, is our pretty much set permanent date right now. So I am Bree. I've been doing, the whole education thing for like 11 years. 5 years of it was Montessori training. Absolutely love it compared to traditional. My daughter's here. She will be 2. And I have loved the independence it has been giving her. But that's I just prefer it over traditional. She's learning so much. While doing this, I am in nursing school. Yes, it's hard, but I love it. And so now I'll take it over to Miss Page. She is going to be the lead for Piccadilly. So go ahead, introduce yourself.
I'm Miss Page. I have been at Montessori Room for almost 2 years now, and I have been loving it. I was in the twos room, and then I was in the ones room, and now I will be back in the twos room again.
It's new, but I know we're all excited now. All right, let's get started. So, Bright Wheel, it's a way of communicating to our parents. Anything that you have concerns or questions with, everything can get seen on Bright Wheel. Anything else, you want a meeting, set it up, shoot me an email, please. We can sit down for a meeting. But anything to do, with the safety or health of your child, just please reach out. I don't mind talking about it. So for Brightwheel, logins, check-in and check-outs, drop-offs, pickups. So we're signing in on my office in the annex. I will have signs posted up on each door. It's first initial, last name, and it has to be clear because state is going through everything and they want to make sure it's legible. Because if we were to sign out the child or sign in the child, we are definitely, liable. So in Piccadilly, this is where we're gonna start, talking about potty training. It's gonna be all fun. I'm excited to have this room open. So Montessori, it's basically giving your child independence. Scooping, pouring, tying their shoes before the age of 3 sometimes. It's just really all exciting. I mean, when they have accidents, they'll change themselves. I mean, you guys have put your children in a wonderful environment where we can see them grow. I mean, in the Piccadilly room, I've seen these kids since they were infants, and it's going to be pretty cool to see them grow up. I'm just really excited. So, and then down to lunches. So we are a peanut-free environment. Also, if you were to send grapes or blueberries, we are required parents to cut their fruit. They're telling us to throw away food, and I really don't want to waste food. So if you can please cut their grapes. It is a choking hazard, highly recommended. So let's see. And then on top of it, eventually your children, we're getting them ready to go to primary. So once they're 3 and potty trained, they'll be going upstairs into our main building, and soon they'll learn so much more. And you'll get to meet Miss Anna and Miss Nisha. We have a Spanish immersion class. It's amazing. But, we'll just basically set them up for success here. Now, for units of service, any kind of function that we have here, if you want to volunteer, that's a part of unit of service. Coming to the orientation, that's a unit of service. And also attending all of their parent-teacher conferences is a unit of service. So you guys are required to have 4 units. But anything like donating stuff too, that's also a unit of service as well. Now their daily schedule. So again, with drop-offs and pickups, until we get a passcode for each store, um, we really want the kids to have a routine down. We want them dropped off before 9:30 unless they have doctor's appointments or some sort of, appointment that they will be late, then just let a teacher know on Bright Will. I'm letting the teachers know to lock the doors at 9:30. It's just a safety precaution until we get the passcodes on the doors. For potty training, if you have any questions about potty training, if you want to get started, please let Miss Page know. She definitely has experience in the citrus room with potty training. Um, but other than that, we're willing to reach out, help you guys out. Just make sure once you start potty training, don't go back to diapers. It's huge. It's just a huge regression for the kids and they'll be frightened to go. Yes, very confusing. Okay, supply list. So in your handbook or your packet, you're given a supply list. Um, in Exeter, I'm sure you guys are set with diapers, wipes, extra clothes, everything must be labeled first and last name. Sunscreens and bug sprays. We want parents to give us permission pretty much on Bright Wheel to apply the sunscreen. And then we save that and then put it in our binder, just we have authorization. Blankets, this is all routine. Blankets go home every Friday, bring them back Monday, and birthdays. So if we have an allergy in the room, ask the teacher, but we are peanut free again. And then they have a thing called Walk Around the Sun, which is like for primary, it's like a happy birthday kind of thing, but they have like some sort of ritual. Now, the policies you guys have signed, looked over and signed. So, I mean, again, potty training, basically communicating with the teacher, are you ready yet? And we'll give you pointers. I mean, we've been through this numerous of times. I've been through it. So, I mean, if you want help, I'm all for it. I really want your kid to be successful here. For child observations and screenings, upon the enrollment, so in the 2 weeks that they're first here, we'll be observing the child to see, if they need like immediate attention or, if there's something going on. We definitely want to, encourage, I know it's scary the first day, but we definitely just want to watch out for the kids, or if anything gets brought to our attention, we'll definitely talk to you about it. The late fees. So this is something new. So it's going to be $20 for the first 10 minutes after they're picked up late, and then 10 minutes, I mean, not 10 minutes, $10 a minute, sorry, will be charged, and we'll definitely be enforcing it. It's just out of respect for the teachers. We've had teachers that have stayed like past 6 and they still have to do their duties, and we just want to be respectful for them. They've been here all day. A social media release form is pretty much authorizing us to put your child's picture on social media like Instagram, Facebook, things like that. Now for our sick policy, I don't think for this age we have to worry about teething, but I've let our teachers know about the difference between teething and, having constant diarrhea. So if there's actually a fever above 100 or a fever above 100.4, and also the 2 diarrheas, they're required to go home and they cannot return the next day. But again, I've notified our teachers the difference between when they look deathly sick or, the teething. But we are required for the parent to pick up within 30 to 40 minutes, or we're going to be calling the approved pickup. So no photographs and videotaping. So we've had incidences where a parent is reporting another child. Absolutely not. Cannot have that. It's just protection of the other children, and we definitely cannot have that. Let's see, 2-week observation. So this also goes towards if another child is harming teachers, damaging property. This is upon enrollment. This is for new kids, so I don't think you guys have to worry about this. We know your children by now. But this is for newly enrolled students. If this continues to be an issue, we would have a sit-down meeting. And parent signature, we went over this, I believe. So it needs to be a legible first initial, last name. If state were to come, they look at all of the signatures and we would pretty much get in trouble for that and definitely liable. Don't want that. But other than that, do you guys have any questions or concerns? Anything?
Hi,
Hi.
I'm going to be new to Piccadilly. My daughter's in Camelback, but my son will be starting with you. So,
Okay.
hi. As far as cutting the grapes and blueberries, are they required to be quarters or halves, or does it matter?
Grapes is quarters.
Grapes is quarters. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they told us like throw away their food. I'm like, no, we'll let you guys know to cut their fruit because I mean, you guys are sending their lunches and I want the kids to be full. I hate throwing away food.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course. Anything else?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Sorry, this is Jade's mom. I'm on my phone, so I don't know.
Good.
I just read something about the volunteering 4 times a year.
Yes.
Did you talk about that? Sorry, I came in a little bit late.
Oh, yeah. So stuff like trunk or treat, or if you want to come in and volunteer, even you coming to this orientation, that's a unit of service, and also coming to their parent teacher conferences, that's a unit of service. Yeah, that's all one. But I mean, just mainly like volunteering and other functions that we may have at the school that goes towards the unit.
Wish list items.
That's true.
Okay, perfect. That makes sense.
But any more questions? I mean, pickup and drop offs, yeah, they're a little different until, you know, we get the locks, but you just clock them in right here in my office and then just drop them off right at the door. We just need to ask that no parent enters the classroom because children may run out. I'm still getting used to drop offs and how we're going to do this, but it just needs to be easy and quick. So if just say your goodbyes right at the door, it needs to be quick.
Is this, sorry, one more time. Is this starting Monday? I didn't check.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're opening up Piccadilly September 6th.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. Are you coming to the next one, Jennifer, for Jackson?
If I need to. Yes, I will.
mean, everything's still the same. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, drop off still the same too.
So, sorry, I don't mean to take over the whole thing, but for me, since I have both of them, is it going to be in the same area I drop off, or?
Yeah, same building, just different door. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right, anything else?
If there's anything you think I need to know, since I am new to you guys, obviously I know the drop-off process in the main building, but I'll come to your office to sign him in, and then I'll walk him to Miss Page's room. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And then as far as potty training goes, he actually turns 2 on September 5th, and then he's going to start with you the week later. And we have not started potty training at all.
It's fine.
Do you prefer that I bring pull-ups and diapers, or what do you?
So it's definitely your preference. I know a lot of parents prefer to do just underwear and clothes so they can feel the wetness and feel it. But I know that also ties into once they're a little more advanced in their potty training, so like they kind of know they have to go. But it's all your preference. What you prefer will work with you, and then work with him and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, I'll read the articles you sent, and then that's what we did with my daughter. We did the naked and then up, commando, and then underpants kind of thing. So I just didn't know if you had any requirements or preferences?
I think the only requirement when it comes to potty training is they do need underwear on just in case they have an accident so it doesn't fall out onto the ground or lay around. But other than that, there shouldn't be any requirements.
And then just if there's anything you think I need to know, just because I haven't dealt with the annex at all. So if there's anything you tell new parents.
No, as long as you get the welcome packet, because we have our passcode on there. You park in the
Okay.
church, it's just right here. We're our own little island now. They want to separate us from the main building, but I mean, that's even better. But yeah, whatever questions you want to bring up for the classroom, just talk to Miss Page. And then whenever, no rush, but whenever you guys want to get started with potty training, we're on board whenever. All right, anything else? Anyone? All right, guys, thank you for taking the time off your lunch break to listen. But if you want to reach out, please reach out at bree@montessoriroom.com. Anything else that you have for me? All right, you good? All right, bye guys. Thank you.